So yeah, this is my girl to girl when I want to find out about the Diddy trial. She's so silly. And I heard that he found a secret phone and incriminated his own self. They ain't do nothing but set him up. Let's see what's going on here.
Oh my God, you guys, come in, sit down, and shut the door. Diddy just blew up his own case. If you don't believe what I'm talking about, there was a June 9th filing by the government. There is a secret phone. This secret phone has damning evidence that could do Diddy in. On top of this might be why court is ending early. And it started late today. You guys, again, baby, the fates are not on Diddy's side. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there was a secret phone found. Diddy found the phone, and Diddy was the one through his own messages that said what the phone did, how bad it was. It indicts KK. And now they're trying to say it's privileged information. Y'all, let's get into this because you can't make it up. Okay, so where do we start? Okay, let's just give this a quick rundown for anybody that is doubting, okay? This is the hidden phone, and this is breaking news that changes everything. And it was exposed inside a June 9th filing. It was just filed 2 days ago. This, I believe, is why the court has been ending early and coming in early. Let's get into this, all right? Maybe Diddy didn't delete it. He found it. And he texted KK about it. And now the government has it. And the June 9th filing drops a bombshell, a secret device, a voice note, and a panic emoji to KK. And the prosecutors are saying this proves obstruction. Listen, not KK, Tenny Garagos has been in court for the last 3 days reading us emojis. Well, baby, we got some emojis. The prosecution got some emojis for your ASS. And this is from your own client, okay? Now, here's the background on device 2. That's what they're talking about. It's message discovery. To be exact, June 23rd, June 2023, a text and voice note quotes. Now, they're saying it's privileged and that the government should be able to use it. However, this is an obstruction of justice, okay? Charge that the feds are trying to levy against Diddy, and this could shift the entire defense strategy. This wasn't legal prep. This was panic prep. And if the court agrees, this won't just be not protected. This will be Exhibit A. Y'all, let's get into this, okay? Now, again, let's start from the beginning because you know I like to be dramatic. Sean Diddy Combs may have just sealed his own legal fate and not in the court, but the text. This June 9th filing is a
Because he's a dummy. Simple as that. He is a dummy. Set his own stuff up.
game changer. This is coming directly from the Department of Justice, and it reveals a hidden phone. Not just any phone, one that Diddy suddenly found months after a federal investigation that he knew was going on. And he was in jail. This is right before he got arrested. And the messages he sent about it, they were panicked, they were incriminating, and possibly this is the clearest sign of obstruction. Diddy is going to jail forever. Listen, okay, this is a June 9th filing. This just got filed, okay? Again, I think this is why they've been ending early and coming in late. I know what you're saying. Tisa, shut up and get to the point. Okay, I'll do this, right? Now, the purpose of this memo was to reject Diddy's claim that his June 23rd messages, June 2023, messages, including a voice note and a photo of a secret phone, are protected under attorney-client privilege. The document centers on what prosecutors are calling June 23 messages. This came from device 2 and an iPhone 11 seized when Diddy was arrested in Miami in September 2024. Now, inside the phone, they found the digital smoking gun. Yo, call me back. This is what it said. Call me back. It's important. Good news, I think. This is literally the digital message he sent KK, okay? Diddy sent a text. This is when they found it. Call me back. It's important. Good news, I think. Then I don't know how in the world, but all of a sudden this phone just came up and we found in the house. There's just data wise, it has to be a lot of shit on this phone. I didn't delete nothing. Mind you, the feds are actually reading this mess. I didn't delete nothing. Listen to what this idiot said. I don't know how in the world, but all of a sudden this phone, device one, just came up. We found in the house. And it's from the time when me and female one went to the thing. So there's got to be so much stuff on the hard drive of this phone. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to send you a picture of it so you can see and understand, like, this could be a big breakthrough, because just like we didn't have the phone and this phone is just sitting there, and there's just data wise has to be a lot of shit on this phone. I didn't delete nothing out of the phone. I'm going to send you a picture of it, y'all. And then this was the voice note. And then he sent a picture of it to KK. Diddy is an idiot. We've been thinking he is a Marvel superhero villain, a super villain. He is an idiot. But get this, he then went on to say, yo, I need to speak to my lawyer. Send me Tenny's number. Yes, he then put prayer hand emojis behind it. He made prayer hands emojis into a federal filing. Y'all, now let's break this down, why this is legally devastating for Diddy. This isn't just bad optics, aside from its idiocy. This is obstruction of justice on an audio track. The phone was found months after the raid. So the raid people didn't find the phone unless they set his ass up. The FBI had already searched Diddy's homes, and the phone, device one, supposedly resurfaced in June 2024. Okay. Now, this is from 2023. However, he found the phone in 2024, just a few months before he got arrested. This implies knowledge that it existed and perhaps a decision not to turn it over to the feds. And that's withholding evidence, which is a clear textbook obstruction of justice, right? But get this, Diddy just didn't find it. He narrated his own downfall. He created a digital trail of his own freakout. He sent a voice note. He sent a photo. He panics. He texted his assistant, which everybody's saying is KK, because that's the only assistant he had, asking for his lawyer's number. Then caps it off with, I can't play these games right now. Please send me the number. It's important. Now, don't forget, around this time, KK had ghosted Diddy. He would not return any phone calls, right? The government's read, now they're trying to say that they can't use this in court because this was privileged information, attorney-client privilege. The only part is KK is Diddy's assistant, not anyone that works for Mark Garagos, Mark Agnafili, or anything like this. So again, the government's read is this wasn't legal strategy. This was a telephone operator energy. Staff one acted as a mere telephone operator, not asked to convey or receive legal advice. So the privilege argument seems to be dead on arrival. Diddy's legal team says this chain is protected by attorney-client privilege. But here's the thing, the DOJ was surgical. They said there is nothing collaborative about these statements, and the defendant merely said he needed to talk to his lawyers about something important. He did not say what that important thing was. He did not expressly link it to the discovery of device one. Okay, they even cite actual cases, Miha, Koval, and Accurate, cases that narrowly define privilege. The bottom line is they're saying you don't get to hide evidence behind a lawyer's name, especially when you're just texting your assistant like she's your panic switch. Okay, now let's get into the obstruction angle.
Exactly. And you cannot. Why would you do that? Say this is lawyer privilege because you don't want nobody to see it, but that's evidence. You cannot do that. It's as simple as that. They probably set you up. I think they set you up because they did a raid, but why they didn't take the phone? So basically, they wanted you to find the phone and you incriminate yourself. It's as simple as that. I cannot make this up. Make that make sense.
All All right, this is very important. What makes this moment different from everything else in the case? This is new, specific, and actionable. It's not a story someone told. It's not a memory. It's Diddy's own voice acknowledging the existence of the device he didn't turn over during a criminal investigation. Okay, I'm looking at my notes and then scrambling to contain it. Okay, this is actual language of obstruction. You knew there was material evidence. You failed to produce it during a search. You tried to handle it outside of official channels and you wanted to lawyer up, but only after creating a digital trail. You guys, this is bad for Diddy. This isn't
Yes,
just
it
bad.
is.
This is literally like something of, again, it's biblical. You found the crime phone. You narrated it. You photographed it. You texted KK about it. And then you sent prayer emojis.
Oh yeah, he's sweating bullets. He is definitely sweating bullets. Because I know I would be if I knew a lot of stuff